Hello. I'd like to share a devotion with you from Paul's letter to the church in Colossae, chapter 2. And behind me is this beautiful cross that was made by our music director, Sally House, and her husband, Don. What's interesting about this cross is that it's filled with nail holes. And then we have small nails here that can be put into the holes there. And we use this cross during the season of Lent to teach us, to remind us what Christ has done for us when he died on the cross. I'm reminded of what it says in the book of Colossians, chapter 2, when it says, "And you, who were dead in your trespasses and the uncircumcision of your flesh, God made alive together with him, having forgiven all our trespasses by canceling the record of debt that stood against us with its legal demands. This he set aside, nailing it to the cross. He disarmed the rulers and authorities and put them to open shame by triumphing over them in him." The season of Lent is a time of sacrifice. It's a time of thinking about all that Christ did for us during his passion, his suffering, how he was abandoned by those that were closest to him, how he was flogged by the Romans, a situation where many in that day and time did not survive from it. And then, of course, Jesus carried his cross to Mount Calvary and was nailed there and died there as an atoning sacrifice for your sin and for mine. At Central, we sometimes in a service pause and we place a nail in a hole, remembering what Jesus did for us. It was my understanding that back in the first century, one of the ways that indicated that a person's debt was taken care of was the document, the parchment, or whatever that stated that a person owed a certain amount, that a nail was put through it. And that was a signal that the debt had been taken care of, that it had been canceled. Isn't it interesting how Paul uses that imagery to remind us of what Jesus did for us when he died on the cross for our sins? During the season of Lent, I hope that you are brought closer to the Lord, that you're encouraged in your faith, that you make a new commitment to him, and that you find that going to a Bible-believing, Christ-centered church is what God would want you to do. May the Lord bless you, and may you have a great day.